Do a Tony Montana. That'll get you there.
Isn't he like angry?
Usually, yeah. Pacino's just always angry. So
this cow makes more milk than anyone.
No, that's
I've never seen that. I've never seen that movie.
You've never seen Scarface?
No. Oh, actually, I have. I saw it on TV, and I didn't appreciate it because they took a lot of scenes out. Apparently,
well,
I was like 14 or 15.
What are you? Yeah, watch King of the Hill 50 fucking times.
Yeah, Taylor's lack of culture is a form of child abuse, and I feel like Kyle's just putting his finger in that wound and hurting it. Right? The fact that he hasn't seen Terminator, he wasn't raised in a good home like we were.
Dude, that would be the best live PKA ever. We stream all of us watching Terminator 2, and I'm like 4 minutes in. I'm on my phone. I'm like gay. Like, just
listen, I will make a separate. We can make a separate YouTube channel where we do nothing, but we watch movies Taylor's never seen. We can sit there and we can do like the commentary for Terminator 2. I would love to do that.
This sounds fun. I'm safe from Mandy as well.
Yeah, because I've seen that one.
That pile of trash.
Scarface is look, I like Scarface. I don't love Scarface. I think the first half is superior to the second half. It reminds me of like Full Metal Jacket or something like that. Not that there's that big change in what's going on, but it's the first half is his rise to power, and the second half is his downfall. Mm-hmm. I don't want to see Tony have a downfall, even though he deserves it. Like I hate to see him like, well, there's a downfall. I won't spoil the movie because you haven't seen it. My God,
I know how it ends. I think they get him.
You don't know how it ends.
He shoots the machine gun and wrecks that beautiful house, and he snorts the cocaine.
I'll play rough.
Which ends up being which is baby laxative, which is nice because that's the same thing they cut cocaine with in real life. And so it's pretty realistic. You just have to imagine he has really bad cocaine. But we still have that idea, Kyle, for the podcast where we review movies, but I never watched the film.
We would watch it together. We would do like we would play the movie in a call and we would watch it together. And I would be like, so James Cameron actually did all this himself. He ran out of money. And what you're seeing there is styrofoam, spray paint, and he's actually puffing a cigarette, blowing it. Now in this next scene, when you see the body bag zip up, they didn't have a body bag. That's James Cameron's suit case, his suit bag that they're zipping him up in. I'd like go through the movie and I'd like give you little tidbits like that. Because
which movie is this?
That's Terminator 1. At the end, when the Terminator's reaching for Sarah and she's like, "You're terminated," or whatever she says, and smushes him with the press. There's a close up of its head getting crushed and its eye goes out. And he had ran out of money, and that's all like styrofoam, spray paint, and literally him like blowing some cigarette smoke.
They had to literally hydraulically press a homeless man to get that scene. They're free. So like, just grab them.
It's that Finnish guy doing the commentary for the hydraulic. Remember, he was like the first guy to do the hydraulic press, and he'd be like, "Today we are going to put the homeless man's head in the hydraulic press and see what happens." And the guy's like, "Yeah, this is a good idea for a."
He'd get so many views. It'd be on Motherless though.
Like I have seen.
I'll do a whole. It should be a whole YouTube channel so we avoid any like copyright stuff because we can include footage, but there's a fine line. You know what I mean?
I've seen all the Beethovens.
We're not going to watch any Beethoven. We're going to watch any Beethoven movies, Taylor.
All right, then we'll start with the big ones: Titanic, Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Harry and the
You haven't seen either of those?
I've only seen part of Titanic on TV.
Titanic's fine. I mean, it was more of a cultural event type thing. You kind of had to be there at the time, moment kind of thing. The special effects are incredible, but the love story squished in there isn't great. I don't care for the love story. I could do without it. I'm there to see the boat sink. So and you know how it ends. Yeah. Like you already know everything. You could probably tell us the movie Titanic and barely miss a beat.
At some point you see her tits, and that was the scene that like all my friends in I guess it was early middle school would rave about. Late grade school, but they saw it middle school. It's like, "Oh, have you seen Titanic? Dude, her tits." That was the only thing I knew about it for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then you watch some of it on TV and there's no fucking tits. What's the point?
I don't watch edited movies. I don't know. I would rather sit and like stick my thumb up my ass than watch an edited for TV version of a movie that's like, especially when the violence, language, or nudity are kind of central to the plot of the film. her tits are the main plot point of the movie. The whole thing that gets it going.
Choice. It depends on my mood. The thumb or the movie.
The thumb or the I can do both.
That's a 35.
You know, there was a real Bubble Boy. That was that's. I bet that's lost on people who watch Seinfeld now. They don't know that there was a world famous Bubble Boy for a while with an autoimmune disorder who had to live in a plastic bubble his entire life until he passed away in his teens.
There was that really shitty comedy movie. I can't even remember who was. It was like a.
Oh, it's
called Bubble Boy.
It's the guy from not Jared Leto, the one who looks like him, the fucking
Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal plays the Bubble Boy. Yeah.
Huh. You know what's crazy? I've seen Bubble Boy.
Yeah.
That's a wrap. King Trout, thank you for coming. Great guest. Thank you for showing up. Taylor's going to take a film education class. We're gonna sort this out. There's something wrong with you. I can't believe you watch TV. You watch movies. You have a big ass 80-inch screen. You have.
He watches the same shows again and again and again and again. And I'm the autistic one. I think not.
I just run.
What do you do while it's in the background? What are you doing physically?
Live life. I do the exact same thing with fucking Futurama. I have Futurama
sometimes I do background and I work out or I put some furniture together or I do some research or I just goof off or whatever. But sometimes I sit down and put on a fucking movie and I watch it.
I'm making my girlfriend watch The Sopranos right now. That's pretty good, right?
Oh, great! Good for you. You can watch it a fourth fucking time. Maybe this will be my second full watch through. Oh wow, I've genuinely seen it so many times. I've seen it all the times.
Yeah, they're a little I haven't seen it enough to know every scene rather. And so
that's fair. I wish I was you.
Be like, oh, I kind of forget that. Oh, that's good. I like when I forgot Paulie did that. Anyway, check out sorry, King.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I know it's a bit that you're not watching Terminator 2, but it actually does fucking rule. It's like one of the best movies of all time.
Na 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 na. Bum 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 bum.
Step one.
Dun, dun, dun.
Step one. Watch Terminator 1.
Yeah, give it or take.
I always like Bruce Willis. I watched Pulp Fiction this week, and I was thinking about how he's nonverbal now because he's so cool in that movie. I love his character Butch in that movie. That fucking GIMP scene always gets me. It's so rough. They're sitting there next to each other like those ball gags.
Was he self-serving when he helped the gangster, or was he being a good man?
Good man. 1000% good man. He had he taken a huge risk, and he didn't know. I don't know if he knew in that moment that he was being in there. When you listen to it, you can tell that that's what's happening.
I knew.
Yeah, I knew too. So I got to give him credit for knowing too. But he even puts his hand on the door and it jingles as he's the bell on the door as he goes to abandon Marcellus Wallace, and then he's just like, "Fuck," and he goes back and starts weapon shopping. Hammer, a bat, a chainsaw, and then he sees that fucking Hanzo sword up there. I mean,
it's good that he got the katana, but I don't think he had the sense of urgency that maybe the victim had.
I always think that. I'm like, bro, if I'm getting butt fucked down there, you need to get your shopping done.
Can you imagine you're being molested and I have the capacity to stop it right away, and I finish my burrito bowl? Sorry, I got double chicken.
$18.
I said, give me chicken. And then after she'd already put in the fajita vegetables, I said, actually, double chicken. She knew what I was up to, but she couldn't stop.
I forgot the queso. Oh, shit.
I wonder if they see that scam 10 times a day. They're like, I know what you're doing, but actually, I don't have to pay for this out of my pocket. It's fine.
Yeah, they know.
Well, the 3 would be sick. Like in Total Recall.
Total Recall?
All right. Would you rather have 3 or 2?
2.
2.
Yeah, the normal human amount.
Yeah, the normal person amount is.
You wouldn't date the freak. All right,
I'm a slave to society. I don't want all that attention.
How about this? 2-titted
We're not
bitch.
leaving the house. I got one in each hand and I'm sucking on the other. This is perfect.
All right.
Where would we go?
All right.
This isn't fair. He had a
coming
career in
back around.
sales previously. I know.
No, Kyle's just point strong there. Couple
And,
of
like,
growths from Zuck.
And
Nice.
here's the other thing: if she doesn't show her cleavage, like if she wears a top that like doesn't show cleavage, you won't be able to tell. They'll just look like there's a lot of titties. So you won't necessarily be like a freak.
You'll
in
be
the
able to
streets.
tell.
I think, yeah, you'd know something was up because the proportions would be weird. They'd be too much to the side.
Yeah.
You would
So
just people
they'd
be like,
be
oh,
over
she's
here.
got some big old titties.
You look
You know,
weird as fuck.
Would the
I'd be like,
ideal
this bitch got
three-boobied
three
woman
tits.
have 3 equal size boobies?
They have to be symmetrical. I don't want like 2 big ones on the outside and then one in the little, like they're subwoofers or something, and a tweeter in the middle.
No, but then you could pretend you're with 2 girls.
I need 4 for that. Like 4 is far too many. Then you have to put them in rows like a dog.
Oh God!
Oh, well, that's horrid. I don't like
I'm
that.
out. I'm out.
Yeah. Then it starts being fucked up. But 3, I'd be okay with. Like Zach, try to find a picture of this.
Have you ever had like a friend with a dog that just gave birth, and they have those big like dog titties, and you're like, this is pretty garish. Like, this is like, can you put your dog in the fucking laundry room while I'm over?
I don't want to look at this fucking thing.
I don't want to look at his fucking nipples hanging around. It's weird. It's not how dogs are meant to look. They're meant to be joyful and scampy.
And I got a picture of the chick with the 3 tits. It's not a great picture, but it is a movie from like '87 or whatever.